What's up, Low Gang? Our tickets are on sale. I'm starting off, but my tour's already started. I'm in Tamworth, still tickets left. That's this Thursday or Wednesday. I don't know.
Look it up.
Thursday, I think. And see us both at the Melbourne Comedy Festival.
Yes, loosespears.com, lukekidgel.com. Check out the dates. Melbourne, you can see us both on the same night in the same venue, back to back, if you grab tickets to each show.
And Mildura, lukekidgel.com, loosespears.com for tickets. Also, if you go to lukeandlewis.shop, the new Luke and Lewis and Friends show on March 8th is on sale. Ruben Solo's on the lineup.
Locked him in.
A few other acts as well, which you'll love. The last one sold out, so we'd love to see you there. It was real fun.
It was awesome. Get your tickets now, and we'll see you there. Guys, welcome to a brand new episode of Luke and Lewis. Huge one today. We've got some amazing news. Some really, really, really big news.
Yep.
Okay? I don't know what other news is happening at the moment, but this stuff trumps it.
I have no idea what is happening at the moment. No,
Yeah.
I do. That's when you know the world's getting bad.
Yeah.
Is when I'm pretty aware of what's going on.
Yeah, Luke came in today and he was like, dude, and he told me a current event. I'm like, oh, it's World War III.
I'm going to be having my 26th birthday in Taiwan. I was like, hell yeah.
But before we get into that, smaller piece of news, it's time for the real big piece of news. Now, as everyone knows, right, we're recording in the Misfits compound, okay? The Misfits management group picked up Luke and Lewis and gave us a brand new shiny set. They said, we're going to build you up. We're going to make you heaps bigger. We're going to help you connect and just make you guys massive, right? Yeah. Which is a huge opportunity for our show. We're very grateful
11
for it.
months ago, we were very excited
Yeah.
about the prosperous opportunity.
Yeah. You know, we're gonna get plugged into the Misfits podcast. You know, huge creators on there like Fitz, Swagger Souls, Zuckles, and the Misfits management group. They also manage huge other entertainers. You know,
And now I know 3 of them by name.
Yep, that's really good. They work with some of the biggest YouTubers on the planet. So us getting plugged in, we were like, man, as soon as we get scooped up by this management company, we're going to be guesting on their podcast. We're going to be featured in their content. We're just going to be fucking everywhere, right? And I'm happy to report, Luke, right, that 11 months after we moved in here, we've just, for the very first time, been briefly mentioned on the Misfits podcast.
Okay.
Very, very briefly mentioned.
We'll honestly take any exposure at this point.
It's really good stuff.
I'm doing... you can play that. Do you want to play that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So I hope you guys are all ready for this, because right after I play this, right, we'll never be the same again. This is a real made-up moment for the show.
So maybe we invest in Luke and Lewis now. Should we make the company public right now so people can start trading? Man, that's
why we've got these T-shirts. You should buy these shirts, lukeandlewis.shop, because
that's how you invest.
These things are going to be worth heaps of money, because I'm telling you, right? I mean this. Everyone listening to the show and everyone on the team, this is a special moment for us. And once this plays, we'll never be the same again. There's no going back from here.
So pause the podcast, buy now, lukeandlewis.shop, everything on the store.
Yeah.
Except for the bit of fun shirts.
Except for those.
They sold out?
Buy the waste of time shirts.
Yeah, okay.
Well, buy whatever you want.
The point is invest, okay? All right? Now, I just want everyone to just take a deep breath in and remember your life.
Can I breathe that out?
Yeah, you can breathe that. and then just keep doing that for the rest of your life. Yeah. And I want you to just really take a moment, picture your life as it is today, because it's never going to be the same. Okay, you ready, Luke?
I'm ready.
There has been garbage sitting in a dumpster in our office.
Yeah, the dumpster is inside the office.
Inside the office, and it's been sitting there. There's been garbage rotting in there for an untold amount of time. And
it's called Luke and Lewis's podcast next year.
We've been mentioned on the Misfits podcast. They called us garbage. Yeah, 11 months.
Hang on. I thought, was that not them blaming the rubbish on us, or was that them
No,
making
that was
a joke.
That was Fitz saying the Swagger
we're
Souls was
garbage.
talking about garbage, and
Yeah.
Fitz said that's the Luke and Lewis podcast next door.
Boom.
So 11
Yeah.
months after here, we've been referenced very briefly as
Yeah.
garbage.
Yeah. That's actually better than being blamed. I was worried there they
Yeah.
were going to blame the rubbish on us.
No, that's them. That's all them.
That's definitely them.
Yeah.
Because I was about to get mad.
Yeah.
They can call us whatever they want, but
Yeah.
as long as they don't pin the garbage
Yeah.
situation on us.
Yeah.
blaming the fly problem on us?
No.
No,
That's,
one of their team members left a bubble tea.
Yeah.
That's not my fault.
Yeah.
And the bubble tea turns out attracts flies.
Yes.
Um,
And that's really, really great, guys.
Should
How do you
we-
feel now? How's
should-
your life changed?
well, should we fire back?
Yeah, I think that we should, maybe,
Jeez.
not that the world needs any more declarations
I was going to
of
say,
war.
I now I kind of understand and feel what Ukraine are going through.
Yeah.
You know,
we've
I feel
been-
like it. An
that's
underdog that's been fired upon for no reason.
an unprovoked attack from a superpower.
We're trying to separate ourselves.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
And
We were peaceful non-combatants,
Yeah.
and all of a sudden, a neighboring superpower just comes and drops a bomb on us out of nowhere.
yeah, we had to get fucking Tyler and Keehlan out of here because
Yep.
get rid of all the women and children,
Yep.
and then we just had to cop that one
You know
head
what?
on.
Maybe it's time to start thinking about economic sanctions on the Misfits podcast.
Perhaps. Mm-hmm. What should we cut off?
Well, they did say that they're not going to be using their set for much longer, so they've lost their set. We'll also be losing ours.
We could like cut an XLR cord or something like that.
We could do that.
So they can't
Yeah, some
record.
audio sanctions. That's
Yep.
good. We could leave a strong worded letter on their desk on Fitz's chair.
That seems a bit excessive.
We get a long letter that says, "Please apologize for calling us garbage."
Yeah. Or we empty the skip on their set.
That's
And
good.
say from
Yeah,
garbage.
yeah, that's
Love.
good. We'll show you real rubbish.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So there's two paths we can take. We can take that as like
by the way,
a good-hearted jibe.
Neither
like-
path is the high road.
No, absolutely
They're
not.
all the low road.
Yeah. So, but we either take it in stride and we take it as like a good faith little dig at our show, or
war.
we declare war on the Misfits podcast, which
happy
I'm
to do
actually more inclined to do.
I'm happy to declare war because we find it fun to just say things.
Yeah.
Like on our show.
Yeah.
Like we're coming to Gympie. We're declaring war.
Yeah.
Something about the fog bit. You know, like
Yeah.
it's fun to just throw out things and then I'm sure by next
big
week
promises.
we'll have forgotten about the war.
Yep.
And hopefully it's but I guess I'm happy to just enter like a Cold War situation against them where everyone kind of knows it's going on, but we don't really. Are you drawing up war plans already? Lewis
I have
just got
an
a whiteboard
idea.
out.
Okay, I have an idea, and I think this is really going to cause a huge impact.
For audio listeners, Lewis is drawing on a whiteboard what seems like some kind of battle plan. Has not yet turned around to
Now-
show it to me yet.
Luke, as you see, we got a bit of spare space on our shelf here. Okay. Now, what I have here, what I've drawn on the
Actually,
whiteboard.
not a lot of spare space
Well,
anymore because
we
we
could move a
just
few
got
things
gifted
around.
more Scooby-Doo stuff from a listener named Penny who
Yep.
came to our trial shows. Thank you very much, Penny.
Yeah.
And also, so
Yeah, thank you very much, guys, for the Scooby Doo merch, but also enough.
No,
That's
send more, please.
no, that's heaps, right?
we're close to a shrine at this point.
Yeah. Well, I think that we could maybe move the Back to the Future toy down here, and
We
I
could
think there's a
probably
little bit of
lose
space for a sign.
Something that we've had a while. I
Yeah.
think we lose Star Wars.
We
man.
lose Star Wars.
Lose
Okay.
Luke Skywalker.
Yeah, lose Luke Skywalker.
Is there enough Luke representation?
Because
on the show?
I reckon that this is a really good retaliation to the Misfits podcast, and it's something that we can continuously deliver on. Now, what I have here that I've just written on the whiteboard is the word Misfits. Okay? Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to get up and I'm going to put that on our set here, and then I'm going to cross them out.
Wow.
That's a strong message. And I want that to let that be a lesson to you, Misfits podcast. You're done.
Can I add to it to show that we're
Show them that we mean business.
And also, if I add to it, it'll show that we're kind of like a united front,
Yeah.
and that we're not to be fucked with.
This is good. Okay, this is real strong. I think that this really is the economic sanctions of the podcast beef, like us doing this. And there's only so much that I can talk this up, because Luke looks like he's drawing some kind of masterpiece here. What are you doing? I hope you're not drawing anything that would go against advertiser guidelines here on YouTube, because that would be an economic sanction on us.
I would not want to be a misfit right now. I've drawn a turd emoji.
Oh, that is strongly worded.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We may be garbage, but you are poo.
Yeah. Got him. Got him. Owned. Take that. Consider that our official response, Misfits. Try coming back from that. Hey, good luck with your official Spotify podcast. Yeah. Try coming back from that.
Dude, if the Ukraine had have done that move 3 weeks ago, they would not be at war.
Yeah.
Hey, Russia, you're poo.
Yeah, got him. Owned.
Just over the border instead of a shell. Mm-hmm. That would have been much preferred.
Keelan's really not around these Ukraine-Russia jokes.
Why not?
What's wrong?
Because like a lot of people are dying.
Yeah.
When has that ever stopped you from laughing?
I don't know.
Why are you drawing
this
like...
is where he draws the line.
Now
Yeah.
it's bad.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just feel particularly bad about this one.
Yeah,
I
this
don't know.
one-
I have no good reason to.
Yeah.
3 weeks ago, both my granddads passed away. Pasta.
Yeah, so you'll laugh about his grandparents dying,
Yeah.
but not everyone in Ukraine's grandparents dying. That's too many grandparents.
Yeah, it's like 200 people have died already.
Yeah, it's pretty fucked. It is really bad.
Oh, it's
like
awful.
it's a real war. It's never seen like a modern military conflict like this. It's always like a superpower picking on like villages
What is
in a
wild?
jungle or in the desert, but this one is like Ukraine is shooting down jets.
What is wild is the like it's present on social media. Like I saw it on TikTok. That's the future.
Yeah, you never really even saw that in Middle Eastern conflicts.
Do you think in a way it might be a positive in the sense that people can see the horrors of war and maybe put off? Because back in the day, it was like reported in the newspaper during like World War I and II.
World War One was the Great War.
Yeah,
and,
it was
an amazing thing, and you were a hero for enlisting and going out, and it was a chance to see the world and travel the world. But you can't really say that anymore, I guess.
Well, yeah. Do you reckon it like stops propaganda the internet, or actually because it could go both ways? Because then you could like fake stuff and
it makes the war. It makes Russia look so bad that you want to go and join and help. So
who knows?
I've been
maybe-
seeing a lot on like Reddit, like a lot of threads about people in Russia who are protesting peacefully against their own government
which
and
is
stuff.
fucking crazy.
Which is
'cause that's
insane.
so dangerous.
Yeah, but then
for a
all
Russian
the-
to do.
Yeah, all the Reddit comments have got a lot of information about like Russian misinformation being spread. So I guess the internet is looking
you
like a
can-
bit of a double-edged sword because
Yeah.
it's easy to spread the misinformation. It's easy to find out what's going on too. So
True.
Yeah, it's like it's so strange watching like on Twitter especially. It really looks like a sports game.
People are
like
treating
people
it-
are commentating it like, oh, Russia's done this, but then Ukraine did that.
The top comment, and this is look, it's not really funny, but it's just wild about the world. There was like a news article from CNN that was like, Ukraine have shot down a Russian like pilot or something like that, or a plane.
Yeah.
And the top comment with like heaps of likes was "Let's fucking go." People are just treating it like the Super Bowl.
People are cheering for
Just-
Ukraine.
It's
Let's
so
go.
people in the Western world are just like, it's not happening to me. That's what the scary part is. That's what we were kind of saying about COVID. Obviously,
Yeah.
completely different
Yeah.
situations. But I remember that day when we came in and I found out what COVID was on the podcast.
Yeah.
You were like Corona. You were like Corona, and I was like my favorite drink. It was like January 2020.
Yes.
Before we went on the regional tour,
Yeah.
and it was just in China. And when you hear about like, because there was Ebola, there was all these like viruses that kept going around for years around the world.
Yes.
And I was like, that'll never affect us.
Yeah.
We live in a nice neighborhood.
I know. I mean, that's all we needed after like a 2-year global pandemic is a global war.
Yeah.
You know, we're stepping right into it now.
Mad respect though. I saw that they waited out the Olympics.
What do you mean?
Well, they Russia like they waited for the Winter Olympics to end before kind of. I just thought that was nice.
Was the Olympics there?
No,
No.
but it was just like they probably wanted to win a few golds. And then,
Yeah. I mean, that is where they shine the cold Olympics.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's their Olympics is the winter ones.
They cleaned up.
Yeah, I think so. I didn't watch. Did you watch much of the Winter Olympics this year?
I saw that TikTok of the unconscious guy crossing the finish line on our main channel video. That's literally all the Winter Olympics I watched.
I'm not even sure if that was from this Olympics.
It may not have been. So yeah, that could have been from one.
Yeah,
ages
I
ago.
saw a replay of what's the bloke? The Australian bloke who won the gold.
An Australian won a gold in the Winter
in like
Olympics.
2000. What's the guy's name? The famous guy. Everyone fell over. Dude, I've gone.
Oh
blank.
yeah, that guy. Yeah,
What's his
saw that
name?
replay.
This is embarrassing.
You reference this dude every episode, and now you can't
Stephen
remember his
Bradbury.
name? Stephen Bradbury.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I'm like, he's one of my personal heroes.
Yeah,
and I
every
just forgot
Winter
his name.
Olympics, I watch that.
Once every 4 years, I watch that clip, and that's my fix.
Yes. Yeah. So,
I didn't watch any of it.
No, I didn't watch any of it.
I'm not sure if anyone did. No one talked about it. It was on for 14 days, and no one really mentioned it to me. Like, geez, did you see the skiing last night?
You know, all of the events are too similar. Like the regular Olympics, you
Too
have
much bloody
swimming and
snow.
running and weightlifting and gymnastics. It's all very, very different. Really, all you have is like
They're all ice
going
related.
downhill on a different type of thing or ice skating.
2 figure skaters got sued by for using some song. They got sued by some band, NBC and 2 figure skaters,
Right.
and
And that's like the biggest story to
that's
come out of
that's
Winter
the only
Olympics.
thing I know about it.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, it's weird. It's just one of those things where it happened, and we didn't bring it up on the show because I kept forgetting it was on.
Yeah.
And every time I went on my TV, it would remind me, like, do you want to watch the 7 Olympics? And I was like, oh, they're replaying the Summer Games. And then I found out it was the winter ones. Hell yeah. So, here's one thing. I know we're talking about the Ukraine situation a lot. Look, it's hard to draw light of such a bad situation, but I found out...
Yeah, it is obviously terrible, but also we're not going to get too into it because this is a silly comedy podcast.
Yeah.
You know, people come here to kind of escape all of that. So, yeah, we're going to treat it with a bit of levity. Doesn't mean it's not serious.
Yes. But
Yeah.
I found out where chicken Kievs came from this week. I honestly had no idea. I'd never thought about it.
Oh, no.
Have you ever thought about that?
No, I found out just now. Wow. Oh, man.
Did
I
you
love
guys just
chicken Kievs.
find out too?
What are you talking about? What are you talking about?
The place Kiev, where the Russia are trying to take their capital. It's the capital of Ukraine. I think so. Yeah.
No, well, I love chicken Kievs.
Russia have
are, we
just
not, are there
taken-
going to be no more?
Russia have just taken Chernobyl. Now I think so because I saw this in a group chat. I think this morning they took Chernobyl. Is that how you say it?
And I don't know
Hang on,
why
we-
you would want that. Isn't
Should
that
say
place a
that
wasteland?
We're recording this on Friday morning.
Oh yes, we're
because
recording
this
this
is coming out on
last week.
Tuesday.
So I don't know.
yeah. By the time this episode comes out, Ukraine's going to be glass.
Yeah, this is. This episode is gonna.
This
When
this
we're-
episode's going to be so out of date.
When we're recording this, things are just kicking off, so we're not sure what's happened between now and then.
To be honest, by the time this comes out, we're probably over there. Reporting live.
Might not even come out at all.
Yeah. Fucking hell.
Anyway, that's the capital, and obviously, like, that is it's bad, but like, what happens to do? I don't
Well,
want to finish the sentence.
this is why they say that one of the biggest things that advances human knowledge and science is war. You know, like
I
even
know,
you've learned something.
But people, and that's saying something. But people are like getting stressed about, the price of petrol's gone up to over $2. The world's
it's going to
screwed.
go up way higher than that now.
Yeah, and I'm like, dude, what about if Woolies and Coles stop stocking Kiev?
Well, I don't think they're all made in Kiev.
You
man.
never know. Hey,
They
you
might
never
have to-
know where Kiev's came from up until a minute ago.
That's-
So how would you
They
know?
might have to change the name to like Chicken Kremlins.
I hope someone. What would be a great film?
Underrated.
Save
That's good.
Very good
That was
joke.
good.
Yeah.
Save all the Kievs in the world are coming out of Kiev, the place. Wouldn't it be a great movie in like 50 years' time of the mission of the guy trying to get the recipe out of Ukraine to the
Yeah.
rest of the world?
Yeah.
Just like it's like that scene in Star Wars where the Darth Vader's coming in and all the rebels are trying to pass on.
And
like
only you could relate like the biggest geopolitical conflict in recent memory to Star Wars.
both the war.
Yeah. This is like Star Wars without the star.
Yeah, it's like Star Wars with gravity.
Yeah. Hey, I love having cool underwear. I got a new shipment of Nobby underwear. I'm wearing them now as we continue to show off. Look, brand new undies every
so
single
good.
month delivered to your door. Use code SOUNDOFF for $5 off your first order at nobby.com.au. Small Australian business, sustainable packaging. They just made the switch, baby.
Hell yeah, and you should too.
You know what else is sustainable? Custom skateboard decks.
Yeah, they gave us this custom skateboard deck, which they do sell if you want one.
That's cool.
Go to nobby.com. If you want to join the Under Club to get that subscription underwear for $20 a month, use our code SOUNDOFF and get it for $5 off your first purchase.
It's all I wear now. Well, it's not all I wear. I also wear clothes, but in terms of underneath the clothes, it's all I wear.
Yep.
Hey, Luke, guess
Yep.
what? New Manscaped products, which means new Manscaped copy. Are you excited?
What does copy mean for people who don't do brand deals all the time?
What we're supposed to say and
Yes.
make sound organic and natural. Splish splash. I was taking a bath.
Can I just interrupt?
Yeah.
You're off to a flyer. That was organic.
Yeah, this sounds like me, huh? Splish splash. I was taking a bath
splash,
and I noticed I have beautiful balls. Our friends at Manscaped, the global leaders in below-the-waist hygiene, are turning men's shower dreams into their favorite routine with the all-new Ultra Premium Collection. This all-in-one hygiene skin and hair bundle is designed to upgrade the everyday man's shower routine from head to toe.
You're kidding me.
No, I'm not. I'm
Keep
Lewis.
going.
Your skin, hair, and balls deserve this. Save big by going to manscaped.com for 20% off and free shipping with the custom link, manscaped.com/soundoff.
I always thought my balls deserved better.
Well, you know what, man? Do not read. Host to talk about his or her personal use of the products or a funny shower story. How has Manscaped helped your confidence? Tell a funny shower story right now.
I shaved my nuts in the shower this morning and was so confident that it may be 20 minutes late and I didn't care.
That's good. Great. That's very confident. Is that why we were fucking sitting outside for 20 minutes waiting for you to come in because you're the only one with keys?
Yeah, but also the other one with smooth nuts.
Well,
so
you know what? I'll say it. Worth it.
I'm supporting the brands that support the show. I'm
Yes.
getting us paid, dude.
Yep.
So
I actually got sent all of the new products yesterday. Haven't had a chance to use them yet, but the packaging is really nice. It looks
Yep.
really good. I'm going to use it, and I'll let you know next episode how my hair, toes, head, and balls feel.
manscaped.com/soundoff. Use our custom link for 20% off and free shipping.
Really good deal. Really good product.
Go to
Support the
manscaped.com.
brands that support the show.
/soundoff. So we had our first Luke and Lewis and Friends on Tuesday night. This is last week now.
Yes.
Unreal.
So good.
It's sold out.
Really, really fun. Yeah, completely sold out.
Dude, it was packed.
It was sick.
We had to put in extra chairs.
Yeah.
It was pumping. Everyone had a sick time, which was cool. And the other acts smashed it.
Yes.
Fergus Neal, Alex Ward, Tim Hewitt hosted, and Blake Pavey.
Yes, so thank you very much to all of the acts that came down and all of the people that came down. The next one is on sale right now.
Yep.
And obviously, Luke and I are going to be performing. If you saw the other one, we'll be doing different material.
Ruben's going to be on the next one.
Ruben Solo's going to be there.
We're
still locking
the
a
act
few
should
other
be
acts.
confirmed if you go look at now, but we're currently still trying to just confirm with people.
Yep.
Because people are busy this time of year because it's like festival time and
Yes.
everyone's in Adelaide doing Fringe. And
But
whole
Ruben,
thing.
Luke, and I are definitely there, and then the other acts are going to be great. We're currently working out what they're going to be, but they're all going to be awesome, and tickets for that are on sale now.
that will be
Last
the-
one sold out, so get them.
And that will be the final one for a while because
Yeah.
we're breaking for the comedy festival,
Yeah.
and then they might be renovating the venue. We're not sure
Yeah.
when it's going to come back. So get your tickets to this one, and then we're hoping to do it sometime later in the year as
Yeah,
well.
but definitely nothing in March, April. So this will be your last one for a while to be able to see and come down. It was so good, and it was really cool because it was kind of smaller. We could hang out before and after. It was so much more relaxed than a big
I was
show.
talking to people in the break. I was queuing up for a beer in the break.
Yeah.
And everyone, it's so funny, man. People are like, what are you doing here? And I'm like, getting a beer.
Yeah,
And they're like, but can't you get a beer?
there's no backstage, dude.
And I'm like, dude, we're at an esports tavern.
Well, that's what
And
we
I'm like,
wanted. We
where am I
didn't want it
supposed
to
to get
be
a beer?
like a big thing.
Yeah, and
we
the-
wanted it to be more relaxed and more of a place where you can come multiple times a year and hang out and meet people out and have fun.
And that pint and Palmer deal is too good to pass up. $20.
I
on
didn't
Tuesday.
arrive early enough for food. Is it good?
Yeah, I had it during your set. It was great. That's why I wanted to go on before you because I was like, I'm snacky.
Yeah, so come to the next one. That's on sale now. lukeandlewis.shop for those tickets. Yeah, so that was fun. And
Now, on the way home,
yep.
you
Oh,
went. I heard.
Yeah, okay. So
I haven't heard what happened. I just heard there was an incident.
yeah, okay. Well, to obviously Keehlan's a bit of a menace, especially when he's in a car. For example, this morning in the dirt car park, Keehlan in the dirt car park turns off traction control in the car, goes, "This is for Ukraine," and does a burnout.
And then I believe the hashtag Skids for Ukraine
that's
was used at some point in the group chat.
That's right. Skids for Ukraine.
And you hear that? That's the Ukrainian army getting a second wind right there.
Oh, do you hear that? Russia just left. Thank you very much, Keehlan.
Yep, well done.
I'm glad to be of service.
So we leave Luke Lewis and friends, and Uncle Whitey decides to drop us home, right? And it's me, Keehlan, Phoebe, Keelan's girlfriend, and Whitey. And we get into the car park, and we get Whitey's car. We're in the middle of the CBD because Luke Lewis and Friends is in a great location, super easy to access, people everywhere, right? Packed, middle of the CBD, great, convenient location for a lot of people to be on foot. We pull out of the driveway of the public car park in the most busy area of Melbourne, right? And Keehlan...
Before this, by the way, this is the only thing I witnessed before I left.
Yeah.
Keehlan, one of you threw a match at Whitey's bare foot.
No.
So it was already heading... I saw the knight heading down a path.
No,
It was just a match, and he just threw it down.
No,
Whitey had
that's not what
matches.
happened.
Open flame to toe is what I saw.
2006 matches, like a Woolies thing.
Yeah.
And I was just testing them, trying to get them to work. And one of them lights, but the red part, like the actual fire part, fell off the stick of the match. It just went straight into Whitey's shoes.
So Whitey was already a burns victim by the time I left. So
Yeah, that was like a minute after we left the venue.
yeah. So that's what I just thought the knight was heading down this path, and I was like, I'm just going to go home.
Great call, because we also got stuck in the elevator because everyone was jumping up and down and pressing the emergency button. So that's all before we get in the car, right? So we're in pure menace energy right now. And we pull out of the driveway and right in the middle of the city, and Keehlan puts down his window, sticks his head out the window and goes, "Help! Help! Help!" Starts screaming at the top of his lungs. You know when someone really screams, how loud it can be? Just screaming, "Help! Help! Help! I've been kidnapped! Help!" Like in the fucking middle of the CBD, I'm screaming,
God.
"Stop! Shut up!" So all that passes by can hear is Keehlan screaming help out the window and me turning around going, "Shut the fuck up! Shut up!" And there's the rapid response unit is constantly doing loops at the CBD, just waiting to beat the shit out of someone. You can't just scream help out the window, and everyone was terrified as well. And then,
Yeah, because he was
and then
screaming help.
we drive away, and Keehlan, like as we pass one person who looks really concerned, he just goes, "Don't worry, I'm just kidding." Tells one person that it's a joke. And the rest of the whole fucking street is concerned.
It's good when the cops rock up. Everyone's going to be like, "I'm pretty sure that guy's getting kicked up." And one of the passerbys going to be like, "No, I'm pretty sure it was just a laugh."
Yeah.
Like,
Really good stuff.
how do you know? Oh, he whispered it to me on the way past.
Screaming help in the city, not good. Right. And then we get to 7-Eleven, and I'm like, "Oh, I'll chip in for petrol because you've driven us so long." So we go in. Whitey just fills up the tank, bottom to top.
It's expensive at the
fills up
moment,
the
too.
whole tank. He's like, "Oh, great, I'll fill her up, thanks."
That's what you do. I don't think
What a
Lewis
dog.
has any understanding. And Keehlan and I have spoken about this before. You have just no perception of like how expensive petrol is.
No, I said I would pay for the petrol to get us home.
But how do you even
Fills
do that?
it up.
But how?
There as well, though.
All right, fine, fair enough.
But
And
how
he
do
came
you
to your house and did work for free?
Yeah, okay, yeah. But he also owns
should've
several
done-
businesses, so
should've done two tanks.
I'm entitled to his money, and his time, and his car, and any favors.
Less
that he may give me.
complaining from the guy wearing a Gucci hat right now.
No,
About
absolutely
the
not.
cost of a tank of petrol.
Yeah, okay, look, all right. Zoom in on that. So, look, We get into 7-Eleven and we go, it's big 7-Eleven. And I just start saying very loudly to Keehlan as we're browsing, come on, pay for it, man. Don't. Not again. Don't. Dude, take it out of your pockets. Come on, pay for it. And then he's going, shut up. And the joke there is he's not stealing anything, but I'm trying to get him searched, which is a great one to pull on your mates. It's just, come on, dude, pay for it.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, he was not searched, but I did try my best.
You know what?
When I started acting sus around the counter, I started like touching my pockets, and Lewis was like, "Come on, bro, take it out of your pockets." And I was like, "Stop!"
And he puts one thing on the counter, and I go, "And the rest."
I would love it if the police were currently investigating both of you at the moment, and from the you screaming help, and they watched the security cam footage. What a crazy thing that would be to witness! Is like. They think you're the kidnapper. Then you pull up to a service station, and all of a sudden you're accusing the kidnappee, the victim, of stealing.
Yeah.
And then
a few days later, we're doing Skids for Ukraine.
Skids for Ukraine.
That's it. If I get a ticket for that, I'm just going to go to court and say, no, I was doing it for Ukraine. Peace and love.
He's also...
What?
Nothing. Do not say it. Do not say it.
He's got...
Beep it.
He's... super illegal.
Yeah.
Dude, that's awesome because I totally didn't film him doing any of that.
It's literally on camera.
There's no evidence of it at all.
That's awesome.
That's great. I would really love to have said, find out what I said on Patreon, but that won't even make it there.
No. That's cool. And that was, even if you ever find out what was said there, it's just all...
Hearsay, rumor, and a joke.
Yeah. Satire, performance.
Yeah.
Tell what happened when you got to my house.
Oh, and then we get to Keehlan's house. And
I saw this on your Instagram story. You had to break in.
You had to break into Keehlan's house.
That's just a regular night in Frankston.
Yeah. Well, I'm
just for once it's your own house.
Yeah. So really, really good stuff. I got to practice a bit of like traditional Frankston culture.
Yeah.
We had to break into Keehlan's house, right? Had to climb through Phoebe's bathroom window, which is lined with really nice pot plants that she's been looking after for ages. Yeah. And of course, I smashed all of them on the way in.
But you've got to train how you play.
Yeah. You know, wait, I was doing them a favor. You know, win some, you lose some. You know, I smashed her plants, but I also let them in their house. Get in the house.
But that's how you practice. Like as you were saying, that's drills.
There's a reason why they call it break and enter.
Yeah.
I broke, I entered. Mm-hmm. and then so we get in the house and I go to let them in, and then I entered through the back of the house, and then I go around the front. Oh no, then I let them in the back, and then we go from the backyard to the front yard. And by the time me and Whitey get to the front yard, Phoebe and Keehlan are in Whitey's car trying to steal it, backing out of the garage in his car.
Yeah, right.
So I take the opportunity to run to Keehlan's front door and shut it, lock him out again.
I like that. Even the jokes in Frankston are like, yeah, forced entry, then a bit of Grand Theft Auto. Like, hell yeah.
Yeah, really good stuff. Wasn't even Whitey's car.
Yeah, great. Well, I'm glad you guys had a good evening.
Yeah.
That's very lovely.
Just celebrating our last bit of freedom before the Chinese government assumes control.
Yep. Now, we do need to do a quick update regarding the last main channel video, which was called If You Laugh, You Send It to Your Mum.
Yep.
Which people got around. Thank you very much for tuning in. If you haven't seen it yet, give it a watch.
And we would love for you to share those main channel videos around. They're designed to get people into our show. So if you liked it and you're a regular listener to a show, chuck it in a group chat, put it on your story, tweet it out. Like, every little bit helps. We really want to get these main channel videos as big as possible because we think that's how we're going to get people into the podcast and grow the show.
If you have a mate that likes filthy memes and people laughing at horrendous things, that is the video to send them. Now, the video Lewis lost, spoiler. Yep. He had to send to his mum at the end of the video. Can we get the audio up? It's
when the deaf kid sees the quiet kid pulling out a gun.
And it's Keanu Reeves as Neo in The Matrix screaming in front of a blue screen.
Yeah. Really good stuff. And I had to send it to my mum. I wrote, here's a little something to brighten your day. Update. Left me on scene. Completely ignored it.
Have you spoken to your mum since?
Haven't spoken to her since. But
Mate, you need to call your mum. That was like a week ago.
yep. Let's see what she thought. I'll give her a ring now. Wasn't planning on doing this, but
Isn't she working?
probably.
Oh, great. So are we, I guess.
Hi, Bob.
Hi, Mum. You're on the Luke and Lewis show. How are you?
Thank you.
That's good.
How you going, Sandra?
Hi, Lukey boy.
How you going? I'm well.
Thank you. How are you?
I'm very well. Sorry, I answered. Never mind.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What did you
Yes.
think of the meme that I sent you the other day?
Which one?
The one about the deaf kid and the school shooter?
I didn't get it.
Oh, you didn't understand it?
No.
Oh, did you watch it with volume on?
Yes.
Oh,
Cool.
well, that must mean you're a good person. All right. Well,
I just want to apologize for that. I forced him to send it to you.
Well, I don't get it. Maybe I'm not as awful as you are. Luke.
Yeah.
yeah, probably. Yeah. I think. Yeah. No, you know what? Explaining it makes it seem more mean.
Yeah.
All right. Thanks, Mum. Bye. Love you.
Love you. Bye.
You're about to get a text. Don't ever call me again at work.
Yeah. What a sweet soul.
Yeah. That's so good. It's very funny growing up and discussing humor with your parents.
Yeah.
I in the latest video I did on my channel, I showed my mum and dad the highest art of comedy of my brother getting his ass out in a cinema. The
Yeah.
joke being we're watching the new Jackass film because his name's Jack.
That's.
Showed it to my parents on camera because I thought they'd be heavily
You
disapproving.
know what's really fucking sad is that you told me about that joke and I didn't really get it until you just said now that his name's Jack.
It's highbrow stuff. It's
Yeah.
intellectual. It's
Yeah.
probably not for you.
It really flew over the top of my head.
Very above you.
Yeah.
Anyway, I showed it to my parents thinking, I'd filmed it thinking they were going to be like disapproving.
Yeah.
Shouldn't get your ass out in public.
Yeah.
My sons are in their mid to late 20s now, and this is what they're doing with their time.
Yeah.
Turns out not the case at all. Quote my dad, thought it was one of the best videos I've ever done.
I mean, it's a good pun.
Sure, but what it was disappointing is I reckon maybe early comedy career, they wouldn't have been a fan of that.
Yeah.
But now that it's kind of going well,
Oh, you reckon they've sold out?
I just think now they're like, well, people
They're
like
fake
it.
fans.
I
They
think
they just like you because you're cool now.
I think so.
Yeah.
I think they've gotten on board now.
Yeah. My parents are so like that as well. Although to be fair, in their defense, when I started, what I was doing, a lot of it was criminal.
Yes. I felt bad for your grandma during your comedy special. Your grandma came to the show, and I remember watching her watch the show. And there were some bits, and didn't she say something to you afterwards? Like, I didn't approve.
She goes, I go, what did you think, Grandma? And she goes, well, I didn't approve of any of the material, but you performed it well. Which is really nice.
Your energy was great up there.
Yeah. Yeah.
I like that she didn't even like the hairdresser bit. I thought the hairdresser bit's quite
I
Jerry
think
Seinfeld-esque.
she did mention the hairdresser bit was funny.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah. Thanks, Grandma.
Very nice. Now, one more update before we bloody head off, before we knock off for the week. You've worn in new pants this week, I've seen.
Yep.
Due to the high levels of feedback,
Yeah.
negative feedback.
Bullying.
Sure, bullying,
Abuse.
whatever you want to call it.
Workplace harassment.
All right. Well, I felt pretty harassed
Yeah.
having to work with another employee, or not really employee,
Yeah.
business partner
Business partner.
that had cum on their pants.
Yeah. Well, it wasn't cum. I don't, but also I don't know
You
what
saw
it was.
Tyler. What did you think it looked like? Or Keehlan?
It looked like cum.
Keehlan, can
I
you?
agree. It looks like cum.
Can I just say too, when I put on my Instagram story the the discussion topics and it said Lewis cum pants, Jasmine, your girlfriend, replied, and even she was unable to confirm nor deny whether it was or wasn't cum. So
Yeah, I have no idea where that came from.
I'd also like to
Very concerning.
like to say in September when we went to the Gold Coast,
Yeah.
Lewis goes to me, I'll be back in half an hour. I need to go buy new jeans. These look like they have cum on them.
and then
And that was in September.
and then he never did. That was 5 months ago.
No, but I think, in my defense, I think that this stain on the back of my jeans is a new cum-like stain.
So now there's two.
Yeah. No, I must have washed them and then they got all cummy again.
Anyway,
I need to stop cumming in my jeans drawer.
everyone else has cum socks. You have cum jeans.
Yeah.
It's got crusty ass jeans. But
Hey, man, where do you think jeans come from? Little DNA joke there for you guys.
that
Yeah.
was good.
Yep.
Sorry,
Thank you very much.
That was like the jackass joke.
Right up there with Chicken Kremlin.
Yeah. But today it looks like.
Some nice.
Can I feel them?
Yeah, nice.
I just have a prediction.
Yeah.
Or say the prediction before I feel them.
Okay.
They look like suit pants.
They are.
They are.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
I was very surprised. From almost knee down, they look like jeans. But then when you stood up before,
I'm very formal today.
so formal.
Check this out. Yep.
But they're like kind of skinny.
Yeah. This is
kinda
the
trendy.
This is the new wave, man. I'm very fashionable today.
Yeah, I noticed actually. Because a lot of people have online, the new TikTok generation has pretty much banned skinny jeans socially. It's not cool anymore.
Yeah.
Now that leads like a really
I
weird.
don't like that though. I look fucking ridiculous in anything other than skinny jeans. Because my legs are so skinny. You put
No,
me
I
in
think
like
you
some straight legs.
No, but I
I
don't
look
wear,
like there's just chopsticks instead of legs inside them.
I don't wear skinny jeans. I never
Yeah.
have. I wear it's called like slim fit, the
Yeah.
cut. Because like it's a little baggier. You got room. Skinny jeans, your balls are just
Yeah.
under so
Well,
much.
for me,
pressure.
skinny jeans are slim fit jeans. So I kind of get away with it there.
But I am now in this weird part of my life where I don't want to be lame because I'm still young. I'm 25,
Yeah.
about to be 26, but
Yeah.
I think that's a
Remember when you used to make fun of me when I said I was young and I was 25? You go, you're not young. You're old. Hey, man. Welcome to hell.
Yeah, but still, I mean, you're still old compared to me.
No, I'm older. We're both young.
When I'm 27, I'll be old.
Mate, young.
You're 28.
Young's in my bio
28
still.
now, aren't
Yeah, I'm
you?
28 years
And I'm
old.
25.
Yeah. Right. Mate, we're the same now. Once you pass 23, you just get put in this fucking bracket that goes all the way up to 30.
you
Up to
reckon?
29. Yeah, I think
Yeah.
so.
Well,
We're all the same age.
well-
From 25 to 29, we're all the same age.
to everyone else in the bracket, I need your feedback.
Mm.
Where do I go in the pants game? I've tried those corduroy ones, but they're still
I like them.
They're still slim.
Yeah.
Do I go a baggy thing? Because then I feel like a skateboard, because our generation associates that with like skate culture in like the early 2000s. The Avril
Fashion
Lavigne.
is so cyclical. It's gone back to 90s. It's or even almost 80s. It's like mullets and flannies and loose fitting pants.
And I was speaking to Blake Pavey about it because he's like my only young friend.
Yeah.
He's like 20 or 19 or
For
something.
now.
Yeah. And then he'll be old too. And I was like, hey man, like what do you reckon? You're like you do that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Whole TikTok thing. What do I go with? And he's like, man, I go straight leg. And he looks cool in it, but I don't think I would look cool in that. You do a little bit of straight leg action,
Look at these
Tyler.
pants that Tyler's
They're
wearing
a little
right now.
baggier.
Super baggy. Yeah, step in frame, man. Show us the fit.
But
This-
I would call that more that Avril Lavigne.
but can you imagine how ridiculous I would look wearing something like this?
Yeah, you look like a rapper in the early 2000s.
These are Travis Scott pants, is what they are.
Hey, whoa. Let's not put me in any category.
Hey, don't get too close to me, man.
Yeah.
I don't need to pull these off, Luke, for sure.
I just don't know where to go in the pant game, and I'm stuck wearing
Kilt.
normal kilt.
Yeah,
That's good.
try a kilt. Why,
Maybe.
you could be the first ever soft boy comedian who performs in a dress. There's
Yeah.
a gap there.
I'm like the young blood of comedy.
Mm.
It's fucking comedy, man.
Yeah. Do
Go
that.
see my fucking stand up.
Spit in people's mouths while you're performing.
I'm just wearing
Remember he
like a
used to
black
do that?
dress. Did he?
Yeah, he used to. I saw
Ew.
so many videos of it.
What?
He would grab a girl in the front row and spit in her mouth, and she's into it.
What?
And he did it every single show, and then COVID happened, and he released a big statement going, "I will no longer be spitting in people's mouths during my show."
Why would he be doing that anyway? That's not a statement you should have to
Disgusting.
release. That's awful.
Disgusting.
Oh man, I'm just a dirty comedian. Everybody hates me. I love those dudes. He has this song. Me and Tyler and I laugh about it all the time. It's called It's a flea bag. He's like, I'm just a flea bag.
Yeah.
Nobody loves me. And I'm like, dude, you have $1 million and probably heaps of friends.
Yeah.
Heaps of weirdos that like
Doing
to
great.
spit.
Yeah.
Share if you wanted to, young blood.
Yeah, you're choosing to be a flea bag, bro.
Yeah.
I'm just a bit of dirty laundry in the bloody closet. It's like to try and be relatable to like kids that don't have any money and have like a part-time job at Macca's. It's lit. I should do that on stage. Like, guys, who doesn't have a real job? Actually, I do that. You just on your phone?
I'm trying to find
Lewis
video.
is just texting.
I'm trying to find a video so
Of
I
him
can show
spitting?
you, and you'll spew, but I can't find it. I give up.
What makes me angry is there's this sick part of my brain that like still enjoys that music. Like I have
sick
this
brain.
like I don't think Machine Gun Kelly's cool. I actually think he's really lame. He's
Yeah.
probably the lamest musician I've magician.
Man,
He looks like a magician.
I think it's pretty fucking magic how he's managed to like retain people's attention.
It's magic how he's managed to pull Megan Fox, although she's maybe nuts too.
Clearly,
Yeah.
yeah. Have you seen her Instagram captions?
No.
She's nuts.
Yeah. But what is wild is like I listen to their music. That Tickets to My Downfall album ripped, right? The audio.
Yes,
But then when
you have to pretend that he's not singing it.
yes, but when you dive deeper and think about it more, you're like, this guy's like in his mid-30s.
Yeah, he released a song called "Emo Girl" with Willow Smith,
Yeah.
talking about falling in love with an emo girl. Hey, man, she's 40. That's an emo woman.
And also Megan Fox, I've seen Transformers, not your
Not
average emo.
No, she has black hair.
I'm in love with a supermodel. Is not as good.
Nah.
But yeah, and I can't get it out of my brain.
Yeah. That's me in Australian rap.
That's you and Oz rap. Everyone has like, it's not even, it's cringy to some people. That's the thing. Everyone has a guilty pleasure.
Yeah.
And that's mine is pop punk. And even Tyler, see, Tyler's moved on. Like we both grew up listening to the same music in high school, right? But then you moved on. You still dabble in Blink. He comes back and enjoys his stay. But I do fear at this point that I may never leave.
No, it's over for you, man.
But I like Kanye.
You're
I
refusing
like
to like not change out of your slim fit jeans.
I listened to a Vampire Weekend album on the weekend
Come on, dude.
because Ruben kind of got me onto it during the tour last year.
Man, come on.
I enjoyed it.
Yeah. I've
listened to that Bruno Mars, that Silk Sonic album. That was dope.
That was pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was all right. But here's the thing.
But that's pop.
I
That's-
try new genres of music and I go, I would like to expand my palette and my taste. And every single time I go, that was good. Anyway, I'm going to go listen to Cursor, Forte, and Coldplay.
You just know what you like.
I can't escape it. I'm set in my ways. I'm turning into a boomer.
Yeah. And now I know what it was like when I used to, my granddad used to sit there and listen to the radio and listen to the 50s swing bands.
Yeah.
Every single Monday night on ABC or something. He's like, oh, it's swing night.
Yeah.
And I'm like, granddad, like there's new tracks. Like,
Yeah.
But new for him, I'm like, Queen.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like that was, they were in the 70s, but he just never evolved after he was 25. And I worry that I'm going to be 90 and being like, it's pop punk night on Spotify. And everyone's going to be like, what's that?
Yeah, that's what happens.
I'm listening to Fall Out Boy. And I'm
once
like
you're
90.
I think once you're like 27, your brain's like, that's
done.
me. I am me.
I
I've
stopped developing
finished.
at 13.
Yeah. I know that, but I was saying for most people, it's around like 25, 27.
Yeah.
So you're really set in stone now.
I heard the Mark, Tom, and Travis show and my brain halted. I was like, this is dope. All right. Well, that's good, everyone. Anyway.
Hopefully we can catch a few people in that stage of their own development and they
sound
won't
off-
be able to listen to any other podcast.
Yeah, I think a few people like that with us. Like people come to me.
I'm like that with podcasts. I keep trying new ones and I keep going back to my old ones. That's why it's so hard to grow podcasts. It's like try a new podcast. People are like, no, I already listened to like 5.
Yeah. I think people do that with us. Like people are like, man, I've been coming to your shows for 7 years, and I'm like, I've only been doing comedy for 7 years.
Yeah.
And they're like, yeah, man, you're like the only comedian. I say, you and Lewis. All right, see you next year.
It's really cool. It's great. We've got them forever. Now we don't have to try anymore.
Great. Guys, that's the end of the episode. Thanks very much for tuning in.
Yep.
We appreciate it,
Skids for Ukraine.
etc.
Yeah.
Thanks for listening. My tour starts this week. There's still tickets for Tamworth left, Mildura, and see us both at the Melbourne International Comedy Festival in March and April. We'd love to see you there.
Loosebeers.com, LukeKidgel.com, get it, and check out the Patreon for the extended cut of all of the main channel videos that we've done, and a huge backlog of Patreon-only podcasts too, and the Discord and all of that. Our Patreon's actually the biggest that it's ever been.
It's pumping.
Right now, it's going nuts. Thanks
Over
so much
700 people are on there.
Let's
go.
Really,
That's
really
crazy.
amazing.
Let's go.
To give you guys a little insight, we're trying to bring Tyler on more days a week so we can help out with main channel videos and making
Tyler's
better
pretty
content. He works
up
at
about
Bonds, guys. Can I say that? Yeah. Nah, Tyler works at Bonds, so can we fix that?
Let's go.
Yeah. He's selling fucking underwear. We want to bring him on to sell underwear for us and Nobby.
Yes,
Right.
please.
Okay, cool. Talk to you in a few days. Bye.